It was a slow afternoon at a downtown cafe. A woman in her early 30s walked in, dressed simply but neatly. She looked tired. Not homeless, not rich, just drained. She scanned the room, holding her phone, clearly searching for something. At a corner table, a man in a tailored blazer sipped his coffee while typing furiously on his laptop. Next to him, a power outlet with one empty socket. The woman approached politely. "Hi, sorry to bother you. My phone just died. Would you mind if I plugged in for a few minutes?" The man didn't even look up. "This is kind of a work zone here," he said coldly. "Maybe ask the staff, or sit somewhere else." She smiled faintly. "I tried. All the others are being used. Just 5 minutes. I really need to call someone." Now he looked up. His eyes scanned her, head to toe. "Look, I don't know you, and I don't want random people near my stuff. You could take something and run. No offense." She blinked. "I wasn't going to sit at your table. But before she could finish, he raised his hand and waved to the counter. "Excuse me, can we get someone over here?" A barista rushed over. "This woman's making me uncomfortable," the man said loudly. "She's lingering, asking weird questions. Can you have her leave?" The barista looked confused. "Sir, she just asked to use the charger. That's allowed." "And I said no," the man cut in. "Are you really going to let customers harass others here?" The woman took a step back, embarrassed. Eyes in the cafe were now on her. "I wasn't harassing anyone," she said, soft but firm. "I have an interview across the street in half an hour. I just needed to charge my phone for 5 minutes." The man laughed bitterly. "Interview? Really? You show up unprepared and think that's our problem? Unbelievable." Just then, a man in a gray hoodie sitting nearby stood up. He had earbuds in, a coffee half finished. Quiet the whole time, until now. He walked up and said, "Miss, you're welcome to sit at my table. There's a port here too." She smiled, relieved. But before she moved, the hoodie man turned to the businessman. "And you," he said calmly, "have no idea who you're talking to." The man raised an eyebrow. "Excuse me?" Waiting to observe the final candidate before offering the job. The hoodie man smiled and pulled out a badge. He was an executive recruiter from the same company across the street. "In fact," he continued, "I was here early." He looked at the woman. "And congratulations, you just passed the final test." She blinked, shocked. "You're the..." He nodded. "We don't just hire resumes. We hire character." He turned to the other man. "And we avoid people like you, entitled, rude, and arrogant. I hope the latte was worth it." The businessman's face drained of color. People in the cafe began whispering. Some even clapped quietly. The woman looked overwhelmed when you least expect it. I didn't know this was part of the interview." The recruiter smiled. "It wasn't, but sometimes life gives you the chance to show who you really are." Comment yes if character is more important than appearance. Tag someone who needs to hear this today.